Today I'm talking to one of Australia's most respected business minds. He's built empires in finance, mentored countless entrepreneurs, and now hosts one of the country's most insightful podcasts. From leadership to mindset, success to setbacks, this guy has seen it all. And now we're going to go for a drive. Let's go. Mark, welcome to Drive with the CEO.
Great to be here, Sarah.
You're going to your studio mentored. Let's go for a spin.
Perfect.
So your podcast, Straight Talk. Why did you start that podcast?
Mainly because I was bored.
Yeah.
And it was more for my own amusement, to be frank with you.
Have you learned anything about yourself from talking to all these people?
I'm not a very social person, so like in a social sense, I don't go out, I don't do all that sort of stuff. I find this as a forced way of being social. I've probably learned a lot about giving people an opportunity to talk as opposed to me doing all the talking. I've also learned to be interested in what other people have got to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't that good at that. Might have been a bit sort of self-centered.
But you said you actually resent getting up on stage.
No, I hate it.
But that's unbelievable, because you look super confident up there. How do you manage it?
It's a performance.
Because I know a lot of people fear public speaking. And
I'm not scared of public speaking,
Right.
but I just don't want to do it. But I also know that there are people there to listen to me and they want to hear me, so I feel obliged that I should share with them whatever it is I can to help them out. But just do it. You just get on with it.
Yeah.
Don't stop being a wuss and just get up there and do it.
Yeah. So your mum's Irish and your dad's Greek.
Yeah.
Do you get your looks from your mum?
Probably a combination of both.
Is it? Like, what were some of the most important lessons that you took from your mum and your dad?
My mother is really big on learning and improving your position, like through learning.
Yeah.
Which is,
Irish
a
scholar.
big reader. Yeah, read. My mother was always big on current trends and all sorts of things. She was well read.
Was she?
Oh yeah, but from my father's a hard worker, like extraordinarily hard worker, and very capable at pretty much anything he turned his hand to. So I try to emulate that from him. Try and be the best version of myself at whatever I take on.
You talk a lot about neuroplasticity, and you have a big interest in that. And I heard you said you are exactly who you believe you are, and your actions reinforce that.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Well, the way our neurons work, they fire up based on your habits and therefore your behavior. And over time you start to build a story about yourself, and then you continue to affirm that story about yourself, and others will affirm that story about yourself. And as a result of that, neurons develop around that story. So you become the thing that you're thinking of, and that continually gets affirmed to you. So
It's hard to change a story about yourself, though, isn't it?
yeah, well, if you have that attitude, you won't change it. But if you believe in that, then you will do it.
Did you see yourself and have a vision of being a really successful businessman?
Yeah, I did. I'm not sure if I really understood what successful was as a younger person, but I definitely, when I was a young kid, used to pray. I'm Catholic, so every night we prayed, and I prayed, and that was in my makeup. I remember I want to be a great footballer, rugby league player.
Yeah.
And I want to be good at what I did. But I didn't know what I was going to do after school and stuff. But I wanted to be really good at what I did. I remember to pray for that, and I used to pray those thoughts every single night of my life.
Did you?
Yeah, every night.
I sometimes, when something's happening, I go, please God, please God. And then I go, oh no, I have to be grateful. I'm not being grateful enough. Do you know, so I have to, then I just say, okay, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything.
That's very Irish, but yeah, you're right.
want to talk a little bit about your leadership then style. As I said, you're not very, you're not social. You don't have to be very social to be a great leader. You've led big teams and been in very challenging environments. What is the key to motivating people to perform at their best?
I think they've got to believe in the story of the business. So, what's your mission? I think that's really important, to understand your mission. And you've got to continually reiterate the mission. And what are you really out there trying to do? What's fundamental to what you do? So I tend to want to employ people who are motivated naturally, who share a view with me.
The most successful people that you've interviewed and worked alongside, what's the most common trait?
Curiosity.
Really?
Yeah. Curiosity about all things, but how do things work? I think all the people that I talk to that have been successful over the years, they all have that curiosity, and then they do something about it. They learn around it.
Yeah.
Curious about a topic.
Yeah.
I learn about it.
Now you're known for being highly disciplined. What's your number one productivity hack?
That's a big question. I only play what's in front of me, so I'm not a big planner. So I'm not sort of sitting there planning out what's going to happen all day long, and I don't waste time on that stuff. So before I came here to see you, I was doing something else, and then I did that, and then the moment I saw you, I had to stop thinking about that and think about this.
Yeah.
And when I finish with this, I'll be going to the next thing.
Yeah.
And so my productivity hack is I'm able to close the door on things very, very quickly, exactly at the time it's allocated, and I don't linger on it any longer than I need to. Nor do I think about it before I go to it. So much so that I don't even look at my diary until the night before. So I would not know what I'm doing tomorrow. I play what's in front of me.
You're quite disciplined in your daily routine. What's a non-negotiable?
I've got to go exercise.
Every single day?
Every day.
How old are you?
70 next year.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fair play to you. Well done. But you're still as motivated as ever. What continues to drive you?
Well, I have a strong view that when you stop doing stuff, you actually set off a process whereby over time you'll die. So it's not that I don't want to die. I know I'm going to die, but I'd like to stretch this out as long as possible.
Yeah.
So I just take the view, remain active.
So you don't want to stop. You don't want to just chill out. In your spare time, I don't get the sense that you're going to the pub or you're not just chilling out. But give me an ideal Saturday night.
Just going to bed at 9 o'clock and waking up early on Sunday morning and going down to the gym or something. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your ideal Saturday night.
Yeah.
What do you want your legacy to be? What do you want people to remember Mark Bouris for?
Being a good father.
Oh.
That'll do me. If I'm known as being a good father, I'll be happy.
That's lovely. Who would be, if you could have anybody in the world on your podcast?
I'd love to have Trump on my podcast.
Would you?
Oh yeah, it'd be great. Well, actually, Elon Musk. I'd like to have Musk.
Okay.
Or probably, yeah. I want to know what his deal is.
Best piece of advice you ever got?
When the money's on the table, take it off.
Right.
Gary Packer. In other words, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If someone's offering to pay you some money, don't let it go. Just take it, and do whatever it is you have to do in relation to it.
Are we coming up to your studio?
Yeah, it's just up top there.
So I'll pull in here.
Yeah, that'll do us.
Perfect. Well, Mark, thank you very much.
Most welcome.
It was a pleasure talking to you.
Well done. Good driving.
I'm glad. Good luck with the next podcast, and we'll be tuning in.
I'm going to do it right now. Thanks very much.
All right. Thanks, Mark. Take care.
Bye-bye. You're a good crack.
Take care. Take care.